Morning. Let's see if we can get this Paladin to 87 then. What have you got for us? With our grip on the province loosening, Sarok from the wilds have already moved into the cave just north of town. Most of our hunters are face down in their own tiers, so the Sarok just walk in here like they own the place and grab whatever they want. I want to send a message that the zoo's watch is not to be crossed. Will you be my messenger? Certainly will. What else? Bonfires are surprisingly effective at discouraging beasts from wandering out of the wilds. We have 3 along the border to the southwest, which we normally keep lit at all times. Nobody's been there for days though, and the fires must be out by now. It's only a matter of time before the wilds creep back in and overtake the land we have kept safe for centuries. Please reignite the bonfires. They're critical in keeping the province safe, and they're memorials to the founders of our way of life.
I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, and what else? Sneaky little bit of mastery on there. Okay, so that not work. Well, it cheered Ken up, but Pandarian's still sad. We try another old wholesome memory. This time we go back even further than grammar. Way back to ancient times. Hosen still do this sometimes, mostly at parties. Ken got woodworking to do. You bring him teeth, not yours big ones, like a panther would have. Oh, and some paint. Might know where to find them. Okay. Alright, let's go and kill these then. Did we queue for a dungeon? I did that Shadow Pan Monastery yesterday, by mistake mind. I queued as a tank on my death knight and that popped up. I thought, oh bloody hell. Not done this one as a tank yet. Was alright though. I got like 3 items from it, which was decent. Be easier on this character though, because this one's just staying rep, so I only need 1 set of gear, and I don't need to swap between talents. Whereas on the Death Knight I'm swapping between Blood and Frost, and I keep thinking, do I collect a set of tank gear, or do I just go DPS? So I've been collecting both, which is a bit annoying in a way. Means your bags get full, but I think once I get to max level on it, I might just have PvP gear, which is obviously DPS, and then get a set of tanking gear, so I won't bother with a DPS dungeon gear. We'll see though. I only really like tanking the easy dungeons. It's a bit lazy, I know. First thing this morning, straight away into town to get my hair cut. Don't know whether you can actually tell on this video or not. It's not like my hair ever goes out of control. So that done, get this done, and then off to the gym to do weights. Let's see how my shoulder does. It's much better than it was last Saturday, so hopefully it continues in the right direction. Too slow. Probably won't train shoulders though. I'll do some light rotator cuff work on the cables, and I'm not sure what else I'll do. Just sort of see how I feel, start light, see if I can build into it. Neck's not as sore as yesterday either. It's always something with me, isn't it? Let's try and start the day a bit more positive. Might finish my book today. Not got too much left of it. Right, that's those ones done. That was nice and easy. What's a level 90 doing in here? There you go. Oh, I was going to give you a buff, maybe not. Come back. There you go. Treat yourself to an extra 5 agility. 5%. And strength as well. Not like the intellect will do much for him. Right, do I need to go down there for this one? Yeah, might as well. Winter Grasp in an hour and a half. I'll miss that then. I'll be at the gym then. Maybe do some later on. The ones I've been doing I keep losing and I don't really get much honour for it. Need to go and get the quests. make sure I knock that off, and so I've got capped out on honour. And then straight away I think we'll probably go with the weapon. It's always best to get the most expensive stuff out of the way with first, I always think. So that's what? Weapon, chest and legs. And is the head the same price? Or is that 1600 like the shoulders? Was it also... We can get some gear from the auction house as well. I think people can make PvP gear. So we'll go and see what sort of price that is when we get to max level. People around here stealing our kills. Have I got any mail? No. What are we sitting at now? 28,371. Bit. Music's not very loud. Go on then, we'll queue for one. I didn't do one last time, did I? Give us a little bit of justice point. 60 doesn't really touch the sides, mine, does it? So if we max those out, we could maybe get something like rings first, because that's what I'd get last PvP wise. So sort of work the opposite way around with justice points. Get the items I'd save for last on PvP. Like neck, rings. I was going to say trinket, but sometimes they are worth getting. The remove impairments one. Maybe not so much on the Paladin now. Because we have got Will to Survive and Emancipate. Maybe... Is it still looped? Yeah. 25. See what it's like at 25. Ooh. I was doing some naughty crits earlier on my DK. I am enjoying it a little bit more and more. I was doing like 130k obliterates. Mental. Oh, you're gonna disappear, aren't you? Well, the dungeon's gonna pop up before I kill you, probably. Come on. Just that little bit. Right, I don't know which one we give everyone. I'll give them might, and then if they mourn, I can always change. What have we got? 88 warrior, 86 monk, 86 warlock, 85 rogue. Hopefully he's the tank. Well, he ain't got a shield. Oh yeah, there he is. Where is it? There. That thing's right in the way, look. I don't know how you move it. The only thing I can do is move my health. But I like it there. It's only a problem for dungeons. Solace. Increased damage by 5% health. I think that Project Epoch started. There we on yesterday. Wonder who's been streaming that. Looks interesting. Like, I might have a little look if anyone's done any videos on it. I won't be playing it. But finally, I'm just focusing on one version of the game for all this time. The thing is, I would like to play Anniversary as well, but it's just too much. The game's just too time consuming to be flicking between multiple characters on multiple versions of the game. Shouldn't have followed him. I do want to play TBC as a thing. But none of my characters would be anywhere near ready. I'd need to start leveling probably now, knowing me, with how long it takes. If they bring in Joyous Journeys, I'll maybe start a character again. Or just carry on that rogue. But I haven't touched that for ages. This is just so much a better pace. Doesn't have the same feel in the early levels, so nothing does quite hit like vanilla though in the early levels. It is different to anything else. Why is this going so slowly? When I tanked this, we did it in like 9 minutes. I know I'm not the best tank in the world. When I was doing that monastery, the blooming mage kept pulling threat off me. Not enough to get him killed out, but every now and again. No one else was doing it though, just him. Ground and pounds. Ook, ook. Yeah, not bad. 32. Can we get one big one? Ooh, 113. Love it. Absolutely love it, don't we? Is there anything we can get in here? Which one is it? Stormstar Brewery. Nope. Nope. Fair enough then. A lot of the gear you can get is quite cheap on the auction house at the moment. I bought some stuff for my Death Knight yesterday. It's just like a couple of items all under 100 gold each, because that's what I spend. I always say I don't spend more than 100. So there I bought it for 30. I can vendor it for like 20. So you basically just wearing an item for 10 gold for a level. Where's everyone? When they get too far behind. He's going to end up taking up quite a lot. If then you get stunned and then they all come after you. Little shield on. Here he comes. Go away. Get him off me. There we go. That'll take him off me. Oh, we've got to have 30 seconds of that other one. That buff. Don't need to top it up just yet then. Should really have some sort of timer for that. Carrot breath, get behind him. Ooh, yes! So it's going to be a really big one then. Don't need that. They've got that, I noticed, specialisation on the loot now, where loot, so I'm obviously, if I need on an item it has to be ret, otherwise I won't get it. So I could queue as ret as I am now, set that to holy, and then I could get the holy gear, whereas if I need it now I wouldn't get it. I only realised that yesterday. When I needed on a plate DPS item, and then someone else got it, and I was like, oh, what role did I get? And I looked and my role wasn't even there. It just showed you the other person's role. Oh, we've been in here. Bit of a pointless room, isn't it? You'd have it half a second. It is a very, very small dungeon, this. Must be one of the smallest dungeons in the game. Violent Hole is obviously the smallest one. And this must be a close second. I can't think of many others that are as small as this one. There's that one in TBC, which is where you go, you're protecting the portal. For like the Time Lord sort of people. Not Time Lord, but something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Yes, yes. Just a pinch of oops, eh? 3 bars to go. Change my seal. A lot of that gear isn't that really that high item level. Doesn't really seem to sell a lot of it. I put it on, and I always say he actually needed that, and he got it with a need of 1. There's no way he needs that. Those other people should have come down there, around that pole. It would have been easy to AoE them, a bit awkward like this. It's all too spread out. Done this in like half the time. Just hid round that pillar. I don't even think that was the tank's fault either. I think everyone else just stood here.
No. Yes. No.
Change back. I'm guessing the PvP battlegrounds you can't do till max level. Because when I've looked at their queue, they don't seem to be on the list. But then again, unless they're not out yet, I don't know. Because you can't get the arena gear yet, which I think is quite a good idea. Because I'm not even max level yet. Granted, I don't know what I'm going to do about arena. Ideally I'd want to do it, but only one of my mates would be keen. Better if a couple more were. And I'd be doing it on Blood DK. I wouldn't be doing it on this character. My mates don't play on this server. I don't really fancy doing it with random people. This boss is going down quick. Why couldn't this boss go down quick, but the rest of the dungeon's been done really slowly? That's buff's gone. That's it done. No, I don't need that. That's it all. TY all. We'll be polite, won't we? Got nothing back. Standard. Nice. 2 bars to go. The incursion drawn in Season of Discovery, weren't there? I never did one of those. I know people moaned about them. Can't quite remember why. I think it's because they were ridiculous for leveling. It was too quick or something. What else in there? I use that on my DK for tanking. These land at 700 stamina. I was going to say that on-use effect would have been decent. Prevent them from moving for 3 seconds has no effect on players. That would have been good if it did. Why so serious? Just in time, all done, lock. Now we put on finishing touches and we got to guarantee fun machine. Like that. Can't use that because that'll lower because of the sockets. At some point now I'm going to have to not use those anymore. Could maybe put some stuff down here. That's meant to be better. Right. Well, that was unexpected. Come to think of it now, Ken can remember why Hosen used mask in the first place. A legend about the Monkey King says he used a mask to cure all Pandaren Emperor Xiao Hao when he was too sad to lead his people. Then they buried the mask with all his sadness in the ground. We should use mask on more Pandaren, but instead of punching sad away in the ground, we're gonna punch its butt. Let's do this, Daltheon. Right, put armor bars.
Greetings. May your days
Thank you,
bring
Daltheon.
you
Zoo
joy.
Province serves as a corridor from the upper tier of the valley down to the sea. Keeping the province safe requires daily effort to maintain a border against the savage Karasang wilds.
Farewell. Travel safe.
Thank you, Daltheon. That should teach those savages to know their boundaries. What do I lose? Resilience, haste, PvP power.
I hope to see you again soon.
And right, I use that mask on people here, don't I? I think what else could I do today to be productive? Can't really do any more gardening because my bin's full. The house always needs tidying. It's one of those tasks I'd never be asked to do. Still got some shredding to do. Sort stuff into files. Can't remember whether I mentioned it the other day. I'll mention it again. How I got a form through for my pensions. And it said like how much you're expected to have in your pot by the time you retire. And mine was 130 grand less than it was the previous year. So I had to ring up, I was like, why is this 130 grand less? And it's because apparently Royal Mail now pay into a new pension plan. So I've effectively got 2 now, instead of the 1. The new one sounds alright. Like, you'll have a lump sum at the end as well as getting paid like so much a month or a week. So that means at the end of when I get to 67 I'll have one that's just a lump sum from the old one, and then from the new one I'll get a lump sum plus so much a week. But that's at 67, so there's literally no point even thinking about it. It's one of those things you just sort out and then just forget about.
What do you need?
I mean, I might not even make it to 67. Got an email this morning. Exciting news about your ticket. My lottery ticket. And I thought, oh, Euro Millions last night. Incoming 108 million. £2.70. I've said it a million times, I really wish they wouldn't message me when that's all I win. I wish they'd just put it in my account and not let me know. So when I log in I think, oh, £2 there, I can put that on another number. There's nothing exciting about £2.70. Most I've ever won on a lottery is about £100 in what, 19 years. You could start doing it when you were 16. Well, saving Pandaria, but the land's still sad. Look, rain not stopping at all. How many more butts we gotta punch before we fix this town? Is that Mo kid over there? It is. He's at the well and he's not looking so good. Ken got a bad feeling about this.
Go now. Go.
We'll be able to do that next level, and then we'll be able to get some more gear. That's some of the stuff I got on my DK yesterday. I got that weapon, which would be ideal for us as well. Good thing about DK is you can slap on, what do you call it? Ruin, which is class to have an enchant for your weapon as you're leveling. Because normally on most characters you just wait until you get your end level weapon, don't you, and then enchant that. So you don't waste loads of money all the way up. Seems it's almost pointless having all the different ruins for DK, because you just use the same one. Well, I do anyway. Ruin of the Fallen Crusader. I know Frost uses different ones if you use 2 one-handers, but I always just go 2-hander. I don't really like 2 one-handers. 2-hander just looks cool. I like the big numbers as well. And it's easier for when you swap between Frost and Blood. Bang! Oh. Ye more cured. Anything you can do except for dailies for Golden Lotus? No idea, lad. No idea. Where's he gone? Is he up there? I think that's him there. Yeah, he's still chatting. You get back there, lad. Good. We did some good work here today, Daltheon. Monastery always tells us to leave a place better than we find it. It's a good rule to follow. Into the wilds. Deep in the wilds on the southern coast, where Karsang River meets the sea, rests the Temple of the Red Crane, home of the great Chi Ji and his most devout followers. They should be told of what happened here. If you're headed that way, I have a favour to ask. We often send supplies to the temple, but our last courier has not returned. Please look for signs of him as you travel. Where the road forks at the Dojani River, he'd have gone south when you reach the temple. Find Koro Mistwalker. Bloody hell, I'm a courier in my real job and now I'm doing a courier's job on this. Not ideal. Tell you what, take a picture here. And then the other one I'll put Storm Snout Brewery. Nice bit of rain. I think it's meant to rain here today, or a small chance of it. Just been doing these quests earlier this morning. I was tempted to take this somewhere else. I really like the idea of doing the same quests on 2 characters. Granted, I don't read them on the Death Knight. I just smash through them. Like most people, I guess. I do want to have a gist of what's going on in MoP, hence why I'm reading everything. A rocket.
No loitering.
Thanks for the help, friend. If you see Nezingway and his boys to the west, tell them how many things we killed. They like hearing that. The thing about hunting birds is you need ammo, and I ain't got any. The thing about hunting with Nezingway is you need to prove you can keep your tally and bragging rights up. Can't hunt, can't brag, and I like bragging, so this is no good. Can I hire you to kill me some carp hunters? You'll find them up and down the river west of here. There are a bunch of them, so don't hesitate to hunt while you're doing other stuff. 2 words, tiger blood. This is going to sell better than Saronite back on the black market, especially once I finish spreading a rumour about it, how it makes you all buff and stuff. And this jungle is full of tigers. Can you round up a few vials of tiger blood for me? I'll cut you in on the scam. No worries, kid. No worries. I think they just come out of nowhere. So what's that? Increased ground speed. Oh. Is it this one then? Yeah, that's it. Don't know what that was. Okay, skin him. Head down there actually. See if he's got any for us. It's around here. Find and disable the 3. The Alliance member here, Alune be praised. My team has encountered a snag. We opened a portal to this land using some ancient scrolls we had found that had predated Ajara's rule. Unfortunately, the coordinates provided on the tablets were warded, and the portal meant to take us to our destination landed in this Oubliette. We have been trapped here for days, and it slowly leached out energies to power itself. Can you find the nearby shackles? Find and bind at Oubliette and disable them. I didn't get this on Ready Care, obviously. Has it been a Alliance one? I'm pretty sure the settlement wasn't here a few weeks ago. Where did these people come from?
Enough of that.
Oh yeah, I need to disable it. No. Silly boy. Right, one around the sides. I mean, that guy surely could have done that himself. Another flight path. A lot of flight paths in there. One there, there. Over there, there. He's massive, isn't he? Fabulous, your timing was impeccable. Another day in Antarctic we would have wasted away to nothing. Now we can continue our search for the pools of youth. I wonder if I could bother you for another task. My daughter, the good sentinel commander, Lial, how on earth, don't know, we'll just say liar. Liar here refuses to let me go into the field. I spent every day in that Oubliette, staring at the ruins to the north, itching to investigate. If where I suspect we are, those ruins could contain the key we need to finding the fabled pools of youth. Please, Paladin, go to those ruins and salvage any tablets. Right. Horde Sunwalkers. We saw one of their scouts patrolling by the Oubliette not long before you arrived. I don't know how he got here, but I can never guarantee you he isn't alone. They never are. Kill the Sunwalker scout before he reports our position. The hidden master may have to wait. Look at these people, Daltheon. They're so thin, they must be starving. You know what we need? A big steaming bowl of squirmy delight. If you find yourself up near a river, try rounding up some intact skitter glands and I'll cook up a batch.
Goodbye.
So this is another quest. Can't see it. Yes, we won't get it then, will we? So I want to come down there because I thought there might be a couple more. I like it when it's all congested like that. What's he doing? Take the supplies. Cheers, easy. Half a bar. Not eaten yet today. I was naughty last night though. Treated myself to a little pizza, didn't I? Thing is, anytime I get like something like that, like a takeout, I don't barely eat the next day. Sort of balance it out a bit. Can't say I was in exactly the best of moods yesterday after I finished the gym. Which when you feel like everything isn't progressing, it's somewhat disheartening. But we win ourselves back around, don't we? Don't need him, yeah, I'll leave him. I don't want to just randomly kill him when someone else is going to need him. Seems a little harsh. Ooh. Click. Right, he's not just going to attack me, is he? Let's have to go near him and see. Ooh. No, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, run! He won't run this far, will he? Let's see. Yep. I don't think there's one part of where we've been leveling so far that I haven't enjoyed. Everywhere we've been so far looks nice. And it's slightly different, which I like. I might imagine if you had an expansion where all the zones were the same, that'd be dull. I like the forests, but I also like it when sometimes it's really nice and bright like Jade Forest, but then also quite dark like this. Everyone knows that Tirisfal Glades is my favourite place to level. Don't think we've really got any zones like that here though. You come over here. Useful being on the Death Knight for this because I can just use Icy Touch to pull them all, or Death Coil. You get that tendril thing I think at max level. Saying that I might get a new move soon. I got, what's it called? Not Shadow Strike. I can't remember. A Soul Reaper or something like that. On the Death Knight at 87. Wonder if we get out on this. Ah, Blinding Light, decent. A stun. I have to make space for it. Normally put them there. I got everything in like a set little thing. Like all my stuns on the left, my shields next to it, and then my attacking ones over there. And I just did the same for every character. Come on, when are we gonna ding? Not many to go now. Am I still moving? Yeah. Had a problem with that camera, haven't we, recently? Had a problem with the camera, problem with the mic. Just being one of those weeks. Back to work on Monday. Not looking forward to that. Don't know when the changes are coming in. Yeah, at the moment I do 2 rounds, even though the 2 rounds are too big. So I do like 1 round or 1 and a bit and bounce between. But they're making it so I'll effectively be doing 4 rounds and doing 2 a day and then bounce in between. So the same 2 on Monday and then swap to the other 2 on Tuesday and just go back and forth, back and forth. Which is annoying because it means I'll have to learn another 2 new rounds. I've been doing the same 2 for the past 7 years, which happens to be where I live. And I suppose it doesn't happen to be that way. I picked this round, so if I need to go to the toilet on my own, I can nip home. And it's just my preferred area of town. Granted, not precisely where I live, just a little bit further away. Come on. Do it then. I wonder if you can get any epic BOEs. Problem is we can't see Atlas loot to have a look. There must be, surely. I like having a look at Atlas loot for that though, but sadly we can't. Well, it'll come as a nice surprise if we do get one, won't it? Ooh, that was a decent judgment. I should have really got archaeology up. It's one of those tasks though which that's just so boring. Don't even know if it's really worth it either. Should we quickly run across there? Or ride across? Quick! There we go. Do I need out over here? Because I know there's a... No, we don't need that yet. Something there though, Sunwalker Scout. It's got quite a lot of health. Ooh. Goodbye. Come on, we can do. We need to go in there at some point as well. Oh, haven't I got the quest to kill them? Should do. Is this going to be the one? No. Get off. Don't know when we'll get to max level. We've still got... Obviously we're going to ding in a second, aren't we? 3 levels to go. Things are going to slow right down next week, back at work. Don't get the kill for that. Get to still skin it though, at least. It's that Shartox leather. Honestly, I'm half tempted to make a rogue and have skinning and leather working. Right, I'll leave that there because I need to go to the toilet. And I do not want to burst. Bit shorter than usual, but never mind. Then we'll just crack on with these next time. Deal with this zone. I want to go there. Maybe go there after. Don't know. We shall see. Goodbye.